Hello friends, I'm Karina Chin with karinascreations.com and I want to thank you for watching me today. Today I'm going to be sharing a little bit about how to play with velvet paper, or it's also called Velveteen paper. So I'll just wait for a few more people to jump on. We're going to be making these 3 projects today. And you can see that these 2 actually use the velvet paper. There's a couple different things you can do with it, which is lots of fun. Oh, I see Joy's here and Brenda's here. Hello, welcome, welcome. Leona's here. Hello, Leona. I hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. I really had a great time too. It was nice having that extra day just to relax. And let's see who else is here. Everyone's slowly coming on. I just wanted to start by saying that whenever you like or share my video, it really helps me out a lot. It just gets my name out there on Facebook, so I'm always trying to find a few new customers. So I always do a draw for anyone who likes or shares my videos. I want to thank them. And I put the name into a page called Wheel Decide. So I put everybody's name in from last week. And the winner was Celine. So Celine shared my video, and I'm going to be popping this in the mail for you, Celine. It's the adhesive-backed snowflakes, which I love these things. Perfect for your winter crafting projects. And then I also wanted to share, what else should I mention before I get started today? Get my list. Oh yes, I will first of all mention my poinsettia class that's coming up. So on September 26th, I'm going to be doing a product demonstration for Creative Scrapbooker magazine, and I'm doing it with my friend Donna. We've come up with a card kit based around the Poinsettia Place product suite. You will make 4 cards during our class, and you can just tune in and watch us. You don't have to buy anything or get the kits. Hello, Cindy. How are you? You can just watch us do the product demonstration, or if you want to stamp with us, we have craft along kits right now on, the special is $25 and includes these 4 card kits plus PDF instructions. So if you're interested in that, I've started cutting and so has Donna. So I believe the cutoff was the 10th, so that's just a couple days. So let me know if you're interested in that. If you don't own the stamp set or the dies, you can get the product suite. It's $128.50 plus shipping and tax, and then we give you a free package of water painters as a thank you gift for buying from us. So it looks like this. These are the water painters because it's used on one of the cards. And then you also get the card kits and the PDF instructions. Or the other option is to just get the bundle plus shipping and tax. So it's $77.25 plus shipping plus tax. And then as well you get the 4 card kit and the 4 card kit and the PDF instructions. So if you're interested in this, make sure you let me know within 2 days, and because we want to get the kits out in the mail by the 10th, just to make sure that they do arrive on time. The other thing I wanted to point out is I just placed an order for somebody yesterday, and it's on low inventory already. So I don't know how long that the big set will be available, depending what's in there. But the big set, you get designer series paper, you get plush poinsettia specialty paper, you get your stamp set and dies, beaded pearls, and ribbon. So it's a lot of product that you can make beautiful Christmas projects with. Okay, what else did I want to mention? Oh yes, my virtual class will also be on September 26th. The cutoff date was supposed to be the 5th, but I'm going to leave it up till Friday because I still have time to send out everything, all the kits to everybody. And it's based around the, trees, tiding. Oh, here it is, in the Pines bundle. That's what I'm going to be doing it on. It includes 3 cards. 1 will be a technique. You will get your stuff in the mail. And then on the 26th in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, you'll grab your card kit and we'll all stamp together either through Zoom. I think we'll do it through Zoom. And then I've got a private Facebook page set up. So there's room for 6. I've got 4 so far. So there's 2 more spots if you want to join us in that group. Okay. And then what was the next thing I wanted to mention? Ooh, October 3rd, World Card Making Day. I'm going to be doing a Facebook party on my Karina's Creations group, or it might be in, I'll have to see, Karina Chin Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Karina's Creations. It'll be in one of those groups. And we're going to have a party with some prizes, and I just think it'll be a fun day because World Card Making Day, you want to make a special card for somebody and mail it out and cheer everybody up because October's coming. And I think it's just nice to get some happy mail in the mail. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I should quickly mention, did you guys hear about the Get and Go starter kit promotion? So Stampin' Up! Always has its starter kit on sale. It's always a great deal because it's $135, no shipping, no GST, and you get $165 in product. However, right now you also get 2 card kits that look like this. I believe there is 8 cards in each kit. Plus, you get the So Much Love stamp set. Oh, you can't really see it here. Sorry. And a thing of basic rhinestone jewels, which rhinestones you can use anytime. And the Queen Anne's lace stamp set. So that's sort of what my products are based around today. So I wanted to show you that if you got the starter kit, what can you do with this brand new stamp set that you have once you complete these cards? Let's see who's here. Oh, Connie's here too. Hello. Brenda says she got someone. Brenda, I'll have to send you a private message because I have a feeling I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, Kim says hello. Hello, Kim. Nice to see you. So glad you guys are here stamping with me. Can I just stop and say it just makes my day when you join me? I miss seeing all of you in person, but I guess this is the next best thing. Okay, so that's the starter kit. So that was sort of my inspiration today for these projects. Because I've already got the starter kit. I can't get it, but I could bring in the stamp set, right? It's only $23. But if you are a fairly new stamper, what I would do personally, I think the best deal is to get your brand new stamp and die cut and emboss machine in the starter kit because it's $163. So you could get this. So you're basically paying $135 for it. So that's huge. And then when you place your second order, you get 20% off all future orders. And basically the starter kit, I refer to it as a happy shopping number because really a lot of my friends just buy for themselves. You don't have to do classes. You don't have to do anything with it, but enjoy the discount and get a deal on your products. Okay, so that's what I would do. And we'll pull this out in a second because I have to use it. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to share. I have to make notes or I totally forget what I was going to say. Okay, I think we're ready to stamp, you guys. Oh, I forgot to mention too, if you do want to order anything that I'm sharing today, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net. This is the hostess code for September. If you are placing more than $200, don't use the code because you get to be the hostess. So the code is AUXGVHNP. And I have to mention that at the beginning because I always forget at the end. I'm just so excited once I get stamping. Okay, so let's talk about velveteen or velvet paper. I've heard to it referred to a couple different ways. Okay, so this is the first one that Stampin' Up! Sells. It comes in a 3-pack, and they actually refer to it as Color Velveteen Paper Pack. It's 153557. Comes in 3 fun colors. So this is Cinnamon Cider. This is like a soft seafoam. And then this is sort of a Highland Heather color. And then for Christmas, they came out with, they're calling it Red Velvet Paper, but it feels exactly the same to me. And it's nice because it's lightweight enough that you can actually punch with it, die cut with it, emboss on it. It's pretty fun. I'm going to try something at the end with this that I haven't done yet. And then if you don't have a die cutting machine, it's okay because you could still get some kind of pre-done velvet embossed paper. This is part of the Poinsettia Play Specialty Designer Series paper, and it comes in 3 designs. And if you get the die, it actually cuts out this nice poinsettia image. So it's a really fun paper pack as well. So Stampin' Up! Has basically 3 kinds right now, 3 different packs. The white, the red, and then the multicolored pack. Okay, so that's what that is. And with this card, I was wondering if you can actually stamp and emboss with it. And yes, you can. So let me show you my first card. Dum-de-dum. And if anybody wants a card kit, if anybody places a $35 order today or tomorrow, I will send you the 3-card kit in the mail so you can make these projects at home. The die cut pieces anyway. You would have to own your own stamp sets because I cannot provide stamped images. Okay, let's start with this one. So with this again is the Velveteen paper pack, and I've already pre-cut it, and I have used the stitch nested label dies. And I love these because they just layer together. They're a fun shape because I really would not want to try fussy cut this. And then I like this little piece here that does little dots on my thanks, on my little border. So I'll show you how to make this card. Okay, so first of all, let's try emboss on the velvet paper. So I've already put my stamp on a block. Whenever you emboss, you have to use Versamark ink. And I noticed I'm going to be going off, so I don't want to wreck my pretty background. Isn't this a pretty background, you guys? Okay, I'm going to stamp on here. This is kind of how I roll. Oh, I see Susan's here. Hello, Susan. Betty's here. Hello, Betty. So happy to see everybody today. I hope everyone, like I said, had a great weekend. We had some company in this weekend, so it was fun. I had a fun weekend. Okay, so all I did, Versamark ink, stamped it on my velvet paper. Kind of makes a bit of an indent, so that's kind of fun. And then I'm going to emboss it with white embossing powder. Now, I haven't tried other colors. Maybe I could try gold and silver and play with it a little bit. I just did Whisper White because I thought it would show up better on my cinnamon cider Velveteen paper. Just give it a little flick. And then I have to stop and take a second and put the lid on. Last time I did this, it was at the edge of my table and I pushed on it and it flew all over me. It was such a stamping disaster. So my tip of the day is put your embossing powder back in the container. Okay, I'm going to pull in a heat tool and I'm going to clip it to my clipboard and we'll just emboss it really quick. Now this is a little bit hard to see, but I'm just going to melt the powder. So hold it in one place. Once it starts melting, then you can move your heat gun. Okay, I think that looks good. And I tried this earlier on the soft seafoam, but look, it was too hard to see. It doesn't pop enough. That's why I thought that the cinnamon cider would just show up a little bit better. Okay, so that is that piece. Then the next thing I did was take a card base. So I've already pre-cut it at 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, scored it at 4 1/4. And then, or if you don't have you can't score it, just fold it in half. Get a bone folder and just burnish the edge. Ooh, this bone folder is not very nice. Ooh, here's a nice bone folder. There we go. And then I was just going to leave it white, stamp it like this, but I thought that was too plain and I wanted a background stamp. So I looked all over the place for some background stamps. And because it's a flower, I needed flowers, I pulled out this stamp set. Has anybody played with the Lots to Celebrate stamp set? Amy's asking me who my upline is. Amy, I am direct to Stampin' Up. So I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for, it was 14 years, probably 15 years now. I was one of these people who just absolutely loved the product. And when I signed up, I was like most of the people who get the starter kit, I truly needed the 20% discount. And I was in a club where I went to someone's house and we just stamped once a month and I loved it. And then my friend kind of quit doing classes. So then I had a few friends who wanted me to run a class, which I did. And then I realized I was spending so much money on my own stuff that if I ran a few classes, I could break even and run a few classes, but then get my stuff basically for free. So that's kind of how I started running classes. And now I absolutely love it because this is how I socialize. I stamp with my friends. I meet new friends whenever I go on Stampin' Up! Trips. I truly love this. It's so fun. And I've met so many amazing people doing this. That was the best thing I ever did, was get my Stampin' Up! Demo number. And I love to travel. So Stampin' Up! Before the COVID era used to have really fun trips all over the place that you could attend, different conferences. Like this summer, the leadership event was supposed to be in New Orleans. I was so excited. Signed up for it, bought my ticket, and then, of course, it became online. So hopefully another year we'll get to go back there, because I love traveling. And I'm one of these people that I love meeting new friends. So half the time I would just go on Split Coast Stampers, and I would go online and see who needed a roommate. So it was kind of fun, because every time I met somebody brand new that I'd never met before when I went on a trip. So that's kind of how I got into it, and my quick little Stampin' story. And I'm just looking here because, what do I need now? Okay, I'm going to stop for a second. What do you guys think of these colors? I thought they were a little bit fallish, but I am using this paper pack. So it's part of the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper pack. I ordered some on the weekend, and it was back ordered to September 21st, but I don't care. I got another pack of this. I love it. I just love it. Look at the colors in this. Oh my goodness, isn't this beautiful? It's perfect because it's got, you know, one piece of paper pretty much for anything. It's perfect for fall, perfect for masculine cards, and that's where I pulled my colors off for my flower. So we're just going to keep going with this. So I use Cinnamon Cider. This one is Pretty Peacock. And like I said, when I originally bought this set, I bought it because I already had the jar stamp set and the jar punch. But look at the cute little background it makes. And I guess I could have embossed it, but I wanted it to have a little pop of color. Ooh, I created a big mess with that one, but that's okay. And then all I'm going to do is we will get my Stampin' Seal. Let's see, you guys, if I can get this to work today. Oh, it's working well. I got a new Stampin' Seal, and it seems to be working better. Although you guys know I'm Stamping Seal challenged. I like my liquid glue the best. And this white piece I cut down to 3 3/4 by 5 because I wanted more of a, I wanted the Cinnamon Cider border showing. Okay, and then we'll just attach this to my card like so. So easy peasy. This is the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set is pretty because I like the sentiments in it. Best wishes, thanks, hello friend, celebrating all the wonderful times about you. I'll be right by your side, and I know you have the strength to get through this. So I thought that was super cute, super, super cute. Yeah, Amy. Yeah, we're not on the same team, Amy, but anybody who has the demo number is a Stampin' Sister, even if you're not doing classes. At least that's my opinion. Because I actually have done classes. That's how I first started, was I just found other stamping friends. And we sort of formed our own little, we called it an orphan demonstrator group. And then there are some people, some orphans that I have a couple people who do stamp with me and my team, and they're not part of my team, but you know what? I just love them so much, it just doesn't matter. It's all about making friends, having a good time, stamping, and it's a great social activity as well. Okay, what am I missing, guys? I think this says thanks. I'm going to do another thanks because I've been getting some online orders. So thank you for people who are ordering for me, and I need to get some of these in the mail. So the order I got on the weekend, I'll be sending her one of these cards. Hopefully she likes the colors. I really wanted it to be pink, but that's okay. I think this looks pretty. What do you guys think? Not bad? Ooh, now I put a staple here. I'm going to use something that has retired that I can't live without. Did you guys get one of these? Oh, look at that, Stampin' Up! I know, how cute is that? Ta-dum. Okay, there we go. I use this all the time. It's just the perfect size. They're like little baby staples. And I'm sure if you can't get it anymore, that you could probably go on Amazon and find a little baby stapler. There we go. And then we'll put that here. Okay, and then that's my card. So it's a great way to use your velvet paper and emboss on it. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. The second thing I wanted to show you was to make a quick, cute little packaging idea. So this is not brand new. These are the mini Curvy keepsake dies, but I love them because I do a lot of little treats, or if you needed wedding party favors, and I need something that's fast and it's not hard to come together and you don't need to glue 50 million things together. So I'm just going to show you quickly how this goes on. So I've already die cut the base. It's just one sheet, and I like the fact you can cut it out of 5.5 inches by 5.5 inch cardstock. So you can get two little Curvy keepsake dies out of one piece of cardstock. And I wanted to do a little bit of stamping on it, so all I did was take, this is a Post-it note, and I think I'll put it on this side. And then I don't want to get ink on my edges, so we'll put that there. Okay, and then I need my, ooh, I'm really messing up my sheet today. That's okay. I'm going to use Highland Heather ink. And again, if you just pop from the top, it does pop open really nice. And then I'm just going to, I've got Versamark on here, but I really don't think it's going to hurt anything. We'll just give it a good press because I have to go over that edge that has the sticky notes on it. Peel that off. See, that looks cute, hey? Easy peasy. And then the stamp set does have kind of a filler piece for the outline of the flowers. So I could have done a different color. I could have done the outline in a black or a gray, and then done the inside flower in a Highland Heather. Okay, let's see. There we go. Excellent. See, isn't that easy? So you can see how fast this comes together. And I was actually looking for, I lost my little piece, I think, but that's okay. I'll show you what this looks like in a second. So this is how this goes together. My tip is that these two little handle parts, if you fold it back like this along the score lines, it comes together really nice. It's got room for a candy, or it's perfect for those Lindt chocolate balls. Now I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, and we actually have a Lindt store. Mind you, I haven't been there since COVID. So I probably should go stock up for Christmas. And then these sides that have the slits in it, they just go over the little handles. And you just push it down and it locks it in place. Like, isn't that just the easiest thing ever? Okay, and then I'm just going to take some ribbon. So this ribbon is really pretty. It's called the Tricolor, Purple Tricolor ribbon. And it's perfect. It matches Gorgeous Grape. It matches Highland Heather. And then I'm just going to go like this. Tie a little knot. Give it a little trim. Oh, I need my paper snips. These ones are a little dull. Let's get my paper snips out. I think I have 6 pairs of scissors, you guys. I need things to be close at hand, and I don't want to be looking all over the place. Okay, so now I'm looking for this piece that I had die cut that I can't see. So you know what? I'm just going to cut another one. Okay, so let's get our paper trimmer out. Now wait 1 second. Did I bring the Curvy keepsake dies out? No, I did not. Well, you guys might just have to take my word for it. I do not see them. They're probably back in my cupboard because I had pre-cut this. But I'll show you what I did. We'll just take it off of this one. So all I did was take the die. The Curvy keepsake die actually comes with 5 little label shapes, 5 or 6. And then all I did was stamp on it with black memento ink, the same sentiment that said thanks. And then I just ran it through the little handle like this and tied a bow. And that's it. So super easy. So you can emboss on the velvet paper. You can stamp on the Velveteen paper. And I don't know why they just don't call it velvet paper. But they don't. There's two names. But, you know, super cute. So you could easily make a lot of little treats for your friends. Now, I do want to try one thing before I show you my last card. I'm curious if we can emboss these. So this is not pre-done. I just thought, let's wing it. Okay, so I've fallen in love with these poinsettia dies. So I'm doing a product demonstration on the 26th with Creative Scrapbooker Magazine. And then I'm also going to be doing a Creative Day event. And this is my product bundle. So I have a week to come up with, well, I guess 2 weeks to come up with amazing projects to wow everybody. So I'm kind of curious to see if this is going to work. If it doesn't, this will be my what not to do technique. Okay, so this is literally what I do when I die cut things. I put it on my paper, my Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, put it this way and go, okay, it has to be about 3 1/4. So let's cut a strip of 3 1/4. And then I'll put this aside. And then we're working with this now. I'm going to pull up my brand new die cutting machine. Hopefully I know where the plates are. My stamping station is getting very messy. Okay, I'm just going to move these off to the side for a second. Okay, and the nice thing about this is these fold down. So it takes a lot less space when you go to do things. Oh, and I see Lois is here. Hello, Lois. You're in Saskatchewan. I went to school at U of S, Saskatoon. So I really had a lot of fun years in Saskatoon. Okay, let's see. What am I missing? There we go. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. Now, the nice thing about this new die cutting machine is it tells you what to do. You need base number 1, use with thin dies. And this is for embossing folders. It tells you the layers. If you're doing dies, you need layer 1, 2, and then 3 are your plastic plates. You need 2 of them. So we're going to die cut this. We'll see if this works. Okay, there's plate number 3. I need a second plate number 3. I'm going to put my velvet paper down. And I think the hardest thing with this die set is to line up the inside piece because it die cuts and embosses at the same time. So let's see if this is going to work. I hope so. I don't want to waste this beautiful red velvet paper. Look how cute it is. Okay, and then I'm going to try put my little guy on here. Let's see. Does that work? Okay, there we go. Does that look like it lines up? Let me just take one more second. There we go. Now it's lined up. Okay, and then I'm going to put this layer on. So let me just pull this back. You can tell my machine's pretty much brand new. I haven't played with it that much yet. I'm terrible. I always try to save it. You know what I really like is how smooth it is. It doesn't, sometimes with my old machine, I had to really crank it through. But this is very smooth. Okay, let's just fold this up and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, did it work? Wow. Okay, I'm pretty impressed with this. Look at, can you guys see the detail on that? And now it's fuzzy. Okay, so I went and cut 3. There we go. And then these dies also have leaves as well, kind of holly leaves that you can die cut and emboss at the same time. Okay, so I'll have to post this in a couple days. I have to turn this into something now. But wow, I really, really love that. And it also does the same thing with regular cardstock, right? And then it's got these little beaded gems. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I'm really happy with how that worked because that can be 3 things that you can try with the velvet paper. There is a 4th, but I don't have a sample done up yet. You can actually emboss the velvet paper as well. I'm going to be doing that for my next Wednesday morning card class. I've got one tomorrow, but the project's already designed, so that'll be next month. Okay, let me just set this aside. That's pretty. Don't you guys think that's so pretty? And you should feel it. I love how soft and fuzzy it is. Okay, I'm going to move this aside. And then I have one more sort of fast, fancy fold card to show you, and that's this one. Okay, so this one opens up like this. Okay, so kind of fun. And this one doesn't have velvet paper on it, but it does use the Queen Anne's lace stamp set that you can get for free when you get the starter kit right now. So we need this kit. And I just wanted to share with you what I'm using. So these are one of my newer favorite dyes. Everybody always says, Karina, you always say it's your favorite. Okay, well, I do really like these. Have you guys seen these ones yet? They're the Celebration Tidings. It's a bundle, so it does come with the coordinating stamp set. Hopefully it's not back ordered. I haven't checked recently. Or you can just get the dies. The dies, I think, are $48. The bundle is $63. But these fold up, so I like how they nest together, first of all. And then they also fold up to make little treat toppers. And I'll just see if I can find my treat topper that I had set out to share with you. And if not, I'll post a picture of it later. Okay, we'll put this over here. And I'll move this. And let's see if it is appearing. Nope. Okay, I'll try to, oh, here it is right in front of me. Right, so if you take one of these dies, and this is great for Christmas because you can give cookie packages. You can fold it this way, right? Or you can fold it this way in half. So it's kind of got a place that you can easily score or just fold them in half. So this is the shape I used to make my little bag of ribbon for people. I always like to give a little treats with my orders. So this is what the last one was. It had some die cut leaves and some ribbons so that people could make a fun card to then send to their friend. So I thought that was really fun. Okay, so these are the dies that I used, and I pre-cut them already. And so my card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, and then this one is 3 3/4 by 5. And so I cut this shape and I put it in that embossing folder that I can never remember the name. What is it? 3D textured embossing folder. And all I did was put it in my paper trimmer, and I scored it about, I don't know, about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to pull this back up. My poor sheet, I'm going to have to print another one. But I put some liquid glue right here along this little seam because it's going to squish out and it's going to be a little messy. So let's go like this, and I kind of want it centered. I got to pull this down a bit. What do you think? Does that look centered, guys? I think so. Okay, then we'll just score this. Sandra says, beautiful poinsettia. Thank you, Sandra. I was really happy it worked since I'm doing a live video. Mind you, it wouldn't be the first time I tried something and it doesn't work. That's the challenge, right? Okay, and then this embossing folder, isn't this pretty? I think it's in the main catalog. And is it with the... Ooh, I couldn't even tell you right now where it is, the embossing folder. Let's just squish that for a second. It comes in a 2-pack. I think it's the Forever Floral one. Yeah, what is this? It comes in a 2-pack. These two is what you get. But I can't think of the name of it now. Okay, so we've got these two together, and then before I glue it down, I wanted to use some pool party ribbon. And you're probably going, Karina, why are you using this color combination? And I'm using this color combination because if you get the starter kit right now, or your happy shopper number, you get 8 card kits in with your brand new machine, right? And I thought, well, maybe you could take the pieces from one of these card kits and make a more advanced card if you're more of an advanced stamper, right? And you want a bit of a challenge. And that's why I'm using these colors. Now, I didn't check to see if the exact size of paper will cut these die shapes, but I'm sure You guys are creative. You'll come up with something amazing. I know it. I know it. Okay, and then after that's tied, I think we're just going to use some tear and tape adhesive here to make sure it doesn't. We don't want it moving around. So let's make sure it's stuck down well. And this is where I need my take a pick tool, which is somewhere. Because I've been cutting cardstock all weekend long, my office is such a disaster right now. Because I got my Wednesday morning card class cut, that's tomorrow, and then I delivered them yesterday. And then we're going to do the same cards on Monday night. And then I'm cutting for Creative Day on the 19th. And then my card class on the 26th for the poinsettia. So it was a lot of kits this weekend. But fun. Okay, what do you think? Just one more thing. So I did this one. Oh, Greenery embossing folder. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra's very helpful with names for stuff. I find Sandra and my friend Tara seem to know the names of everything, whereas I know the names of nothing unless I take a look and do it ahead of time. Okay, so I just want to put this little flower right there. Oops, see how I have a little boo-boo? It didn't go all the way down. So let's fix that. That's where you need your Stampin' Write markers. And then we'll go like this, and then it's just gonna fix it. See, perfect, all fixed. And then I need my sentiment that says hello friend. Okay, let's put hello friend right here. We'll put that like so. And then I'm going to use the top of my flowers in Daffodil Delight. And I also have to stamp the inside. Okay, let's see. Tap, tap, tap. Don't press too hard and get a big ink mess because my ink pads are so juicy. And two, if you get the starter kit now, you could get, you know, a 10-pack of ink pads. It's a great way to get ink pads right now. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here, but then I have to stamp the inside of the card. Okay, so let's just get 2 Stampin' Dimensionals. I see I'm kind of low. Let's put it up a bit higher. Hopefully you guys have been able to see what I've been showing you today. Okay, I'm going to add these frosted and clear epoxy droplets on my card. We'll put one here. These are just so pretty. They look like little drops of dew. So I haven't even been outside today. I wonder if there was dew on the grass this morning. I'm assuming that there was. Okay, so this says hello friend. And then this is the inside of the card. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment here. My sentiment says, celebrating all the wonderful things about you. There we go. Perfect. So we now have this card complete. Okay, let's just seal this up again. Pool party ribbon looks really pretty with this, right? I like how easy it is to tie. And this ribbon is just in the main catalog. It's not in the mini. Okay, let me pull this out of the way. So my projects today all featured the Velvet or Velveteen Stampin' Up! Cardstock. This was one card. And then we also have this nice thanks card where we embossed on it. And then this one I just wanted to show that you can just die cut the velvet paper and stamp on it just with regular Memento ink. And then all 3 projects today used the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set that if you end up getting the starter kit right now, you would actually get for free along with the other one. And I don't have a picture of the other one. It's called So Much Love. That's one I don't actually had. And then this will have to be a future project, you guys, right? Making it with the velvet, red velvet paper. So this is going to be a poinsettia card to come. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you like or share my video, it really helps me out. And I will enter your name in for a draw to win another prize next week. Like I said, Celine won the frosted sequins snowflake sequins from last week. And if you wanted to order, place an order. Now, this is the hostess code this month, and if you're ordering more than 200, you get to be the hostess with the prizes. So thank you so much for watching me today. I hope I've given you guys some great ideas, and make sure to make a card, pop it in the mail, and share with your friends, because I'm sure your friends would love to get some happy mail from you. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.